What's the most unhinged thing you've done to pass a class you forgot you were enrolled in? So junior year, I completely forgot I was registered for an astronomy class. I'm not exaggerating. I attended the first day, thought it was boring, and somehow my brain just deleted it from existence. Like my mind decided stars weren't important and moved on. 3 months later, I'm eating cereal at midnight, and I get an email saying my final exam is in 14 hours. I almost threw up my Frosted Flakes. I called my roommate Derek, freaking out, and he just started laughing so hard he couldn't breathe. Super helpful, Derek, thanks. I didn't even have the textbook. I didn't have notes. I didn't know the professor's name. I was starting from absolute zero in a class about the literal universe. So I did what any desperate person would do. I went on YouTube and searched Astronomy Explained Fast. I found this one guy who teaches entire college courses in like 40-minute videos, but he talks with so much energy that it feels like the universe is about to explode, and he's excited about it. I watched 6 of his videos back to back while pacing around my dorm room, like a detective solving a murder. My roommate woke up at 4 in the morning to me, whispering about black holes and neutron stars while pointing at diagrams on my laptop like I was briefing the president on an alien invasion. He genuinely asked if I was okay. I told him to go back to sleep because I was busy learning what a red dwarf was. By 7 in the morning, I had consumed more information about space than NASA interns get in a week. My brain felt like a microwave that had been running for 6 hours straight. Everything was hot and slightly vibrating. I showed up to the exam and realized I didn't even know where the classroom was. I had to ask a stranger. She looked at me like I was lost in life, which honestly fair. I sat down, opened the test, and the first question was about stellar classification. My brain immediately played back the YouTube guy screaming, "O-B-A-F-G-K-M-O, be a fine girl, kiss me." I almost laughed out loud during a silent exam. Every question I answered felt like my brain was buffering at 90%, then suddenly loading the exact clip I needed. I wrote about supernovas and heard that man yelling about how stars die in the most beautiful explosions in the universe. Honestly, it was kind of poetic. I finished the test, walked out, and Derek asked me how it went. I told him I either passed or I just wrote fan fiction about the cosmos. 2 weeks later, the grade posted. I opened it, expecting disaster. 91%. I screamed so loud my neighbor knocked on the wall. Derek just stared at me and said, "You forgot the class existed," and still almost got an A. I said the universe wanted me to pass, and honestly, I think it did.